86 Volume 11 Review. Volume 10 of 86 offers us a collection of prequel side stories, helping Ford to develop Sheen and explore his life before becoming the protagonist we know and love now. With Volume 11, it's back to the present day, where the war against the Legion is about to take a horrifying turn. This book opens with the Legion beginning a new assault, which involves dropping satellites from orbit onto the Federation and its allied countries. This results in massive losses, both in terms of people and all the ground Sheen and others had helped retake from the Legion throughout the last several books. Before the group can even come to terms with what's happened, they get a request for help from the Republic, the country Lena and the 86 originally came from. They're the only place they have not been hit in the satellite attack, so although the Federation believes the Legion are trying to lure them into a trap, they can just ignore all the innocents whose lives are at stake. So with the support of the Federation, the 86 strike package heads to the Republic, back to the country that tossed them away and treated them worse than slaves. The people living happy lives, while the 86 were sent to their deaths. It will come as no surprise to anyone to hear that the people haven't changed, still living selfishly and looking for someone else to blame their sacrifice, anyone who isn't them. Between the present-day chapters, author Asato Asato has chosen to write short prequel pieces that show what happened both when the Republic was originally attacked, before they chose to make the 86 fight to protect them, and when the Second Great Offensive took place at the end of Volume 1. Thematically, these tie in perfectly with what's happening in the present day, and they fill in some blanks the readers have been curious about, especially concerning Lena's actions on the Second Great Offensive. If you watch the anime, you have seen some of these scenes already since they made their debut here. I wasn't expecting the story to go into this direction. I'm pleased it did. I'm not sure anyone ever wanted to see the Republic again, given the treatment of the 86, but for the characters, it's an important step as they address their feelings toward the people and places that one saw as home. This is especially important for Lena, who has complicated feelings toward her homeland. In many ways, this could have been an opportunity for Asato and Asato to show us that the country has changed, but I think they would have done a disservice to everything we've seen before. The fact that the people haven't changed is more impactful, meaningful, and realistic. While it has mixed feelings about helping their homeland, so too do we readers. This is a very engrossing book that you won't be putting down until the end, that's for sure. One thing I will say without going into spoilers is that there is a lot of graphic, horrifying violence in this book. 86 has never shied away from depicting this sort of thing, but what's happening in this one will be staying with you for quite a while afterwards. I'm not saying this to be a negative either. I doubt the story being told will have work as well, so it does otherwise, but it is worth being aware of going in so you can have something lighter prepared to enjoy afterwards. This is the heart-wrenching installment of the series. By the end, the characters are exhausted, wondering what they've been fighting for, especially now all the advancements they may have been whittled down to nothing, and the feelings extends to us readers. Not in the bad way though, it's no mistake that this is one of the better installments of the series and one that will stay with you going forward. I hesitate to say this is a return to the form for 86, given none of the books have been bad, but I think I enjoyed this on the wall far more than the previous present day volume. 86 Volume 11 comes to the West thanks to Yen Press, but it continues to be translated by Roman Lempert. As always, the trust ratio what Lempert does will keep everyone's characters' voices consistent as we jump around as many different members it has in a chaotic but well-destructive narrative. What is released were caught up to the Japanese releases, at least until Volume 2 comes out there this month. Because of this, there's currently no schedule for the next book's release in English, not even a placeholder, so imagine we'll be waiting until at least the end of this year now. Overall, an unexpected twist on 86 story leads to Volume 11 being one of the better releases as of late. It's a difficult read given all the different emotions to play here, but also highly rewarding once you reach the end. As always, I'm eager to get my hands on the next installment, and imagine other readers will feel the same. 9 out of 10.